Let's get to the Pentagon right now, where the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Caine, is giving us an update on the war in Iran.
Let's listen in.
Missiles, drones, small boats at U.S. forces defending commercial shipping in the Straits, and United States Navy MH-60 helicopters and Army AH-64 Apache helicopters successfully defeated those threats. Thus far, today is quieter. Let me describe this defensive operation just a few clicks down for you. As the Secretary said, Project Freedom is designed to protect commercial shipping and help restore the flow of commerce through the Strait and sustain freedom of navigation. CENTCOM has established an enhanced security area on the southern side of the Strait that is now protected by U.S. land, naval, and air assets to help defeat further Iranian aggression against commercial shipping. I'd like to share a little bit more about U.S. capabilities, but for operational security purposes, I'm not going to get into specific details out there. On the surface, guided missile destroyers and other warships are detecting and defeating Iranian threats. This includes fast boats and one-way attack drones. In the air, more than 100 fighters, attack aircraft, and other manned and unmanned aircraft, synchronized by the 82nd Airborne Division, are in the air 24 hours a day, providing defensive overwatch for the enhanced security area and its approaches that I discussed. These forces are comprised of over 15,000 American service members and have established localized air and sea control to protect against Iranian threats. Commercial vessels that transit through the area will see, hear, and frankly feel U.S. combat power around them on the sea, in the skies, and on the radio. And as of this morning, as was mentioned prior, 2 U.S. flag merchant vessels have transited, and we anticipate more to transit over the coming days. Further up the Gulf, U.S. Naval Forces Central Command continues to work to identify and mitigate any threats. Beyond Project Freedom, CENTCOM and the rest of the Joint Force remain ready to resume major combat operations against Iran if ordered to do so. No adversary should mistake our current restraint with a lack of resolve. And the President
General Dan Caine providing an update on what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz this morning. He sort of headlined that by saying today is a bit quieter, but there's this sort of game of chicken happening in the Strait of Hormuz right now. You've got these oil tankers that are trying to get through, Mimi, but are being stopped by Iran. The U.S. now guiding these ships through the Strait in what's being called Project Freedom, trying to get trade resuming again in that area, but Iran attacking these ships. It's, like I said, kind of this crazy game of chicken right now.
Well, the big question also is the ceasefire holding? And we'll continue listening to that press briefing. We didn't hear General Dan Caine talking about that specifically, but again, we'll continue listening to that and bring you any new developments as that press conference continues.